Hey all, we're starting a new series. We recently started helping people buy Akiyas. We're calling our purchasing process AkiyaMart Direct. Find out more on akiya-mart.com/how to buy. We'll also link it in the show notes. We've also received a lot of feedback that people want to hear more testimonials. So here we go. Welcome to the AkiyaMart Direct Buyers Club series. Welcome to the Buying a House in Japan podcast. Today we have a special episode. We are recording live in Tama Base Camp. Joey, who do we have today?
We have a special guest, special episode, special guest. We have Catherine with us. Catherine is the first customer to successfully make it through our AkiyaMart Direct purchasing process. We've also got a second special guest, Yoshi Chatani, returning special guest, Yoshi Chatani, one of the greatest real estate agents this world has ever seen. He helped us buy our Tama house that we're sitting in right now, and he also helped Catherine.
Yep. So thank you guys for being here. Let's do a quick kampai with we got like some corn tea here, or what is this?
Corn tea, higecha.
How are you doing, Catherine, Yoshi?
Doing great. Thank you. Thank you for having me here.
So, how are you feeling, Catherine?
Very happy. And I've been dreaming of this moment to walk in the door and finally see it in person.
Today was the first day you saw it?
In person, yes.
In person,
yeah. And it's really as I expected.
So you flew in yesterday. Taki and I flew in as well.
Yes.
So you landed in Japan yesterday, and then today was the first day you saw it. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yep. Catherine, let's learn a little bit more about you. Where are you from? You gave us these sweet hats. We'll talk about them in a second, but can you tell us a little bit about yourself, Catherine?
Hi, I'm Catherine. I'm from Las Vegas, and I've been living there since 2004, straight
Cool.
from the Philippines.
Cool.
And
we're in the Philippines, by the way.
Quezon City, Manila. Okay. And I've been working in Vegas as a nurse initially, and now I'm a nurse practitioner.
Awesome. When did we talk to you? Let me see. Like a couple months ago. So we started this process back in, do you know when, Catherine? Actually?
I think late last week of July. And then I got to talk to Yoshi in August, I believe.
Yeah, we talked to you in July 18th. So it took about 3 months, a little 2.5 months to get you keys, but I'm glad it happened. Yes. I know there were some ups and downs, and we'll talk about them in a little bit here. But Catherine, I guess first question, why Japan? Why Tama? What made you do all this?
It first started on my first time in Japan last year in October for my birthday. And I went to Sanrio, Puroland, and I just fell in love with the place, the surroundings, all the trees, and the people that I met. I don't know them, but I just smiled at them, and everyone's so friendly. Yeah. Even though I don't speak, a smile is universal, I think. So, yeah. And that's what started my love for Tama, Japan, and all the people here.
When was your first introduction to Hello Kitty Chan?
Oh no, I reveal my age. When I was like in grade school.
Okay. I didn't even know this.
Yeah, I've loved Hello Kitty since I was a little girl. And I only had one stationery at the time because it was expensive to buy these Sanrio stuff. And then I've never lost the love for Hello Kitty. And then when I finally came to her house, which is Puroland, and that's what made me want to get a place here, to be closer to her and to be in this great country.
Wow.
And city.
What a coincidence. Like, I remember in our first conversation, you said Tama, you're interested in Tama. Me and Joey were like, we had just bought this place, I think. And we're like, what? And Yoshi, who had helped us, and we're like, why Tama? And she talked to us a little bit about Poodleland. And we're like, what's Poodleland? We went down this whole rabbit hole. Like, we're so close to Poodleland too.
Yeah.
So we're actually going to Poodleland after this.
Yes.
Yoshi, thoughts on the condo? How was the buying process?
Actually, she worked very hard. Yeah. And yeah, everything goes smooth.
Yeah. So 2.5 months. Catherine and Yoshi, can you tell us a little bit more about the condo, or how much do you buy it for? How big is it? Or any details that stand out to you?
The reason why it took this longer, because the first one I saw that I liked was already in the process or under contract. So I didn't get that. And I was like getting discouraged because I couldn't find an exact place in the same location. So I told Yoshi, I'm getting discouraged. And he said that, no, there's something out there. And I trusted him and the process. So I just waited. I didn't rush. There were some places I liked and I asked him if it's okay, but he advised me against some that are not probably wise for me to buy.
Mhm.
When Yoshi came with this condo, and I found out it has the 3 criteria I wanted near Puroland, near a train station, and Kotagawa River. I said,
You nailed
yeah,
it. We
Yoshi,
saw it.
Yoshi nailed it.
You got a
And-
view of the river, yeah.
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 So I said, okay,
Check and check, Yoshi.
yeah.
Nice work.
Oh, I'll let Yoshi
Yeah,
talk
Yoshi.
too.
What? Tell us about the place a little bit more.
Actually, in that area, like there's not many like one room
Okay.
properties available. And even if you pay 10 or 15 million yen,
Mhm.
maybe you can find the place, but the like it was like 5 million yen. And I think, yeah,
What were some
she's
of
lucky.
Ooh,
Yeah.
nice?
Yeah.
What were some of the concerns you saw with the other condos that Catherine had been looking at?
The first one?
Or Catherine, you mentioned that Yoshi had some concerns about a
Yes.
few of them,
Yes.
and you decided against it, and then eventually found the
I
one
was
that you
looking
purchased.
at this condo that was built in the 70s, and I was like willing to forego the fact that it didn't have an elevator because it had a bigger floor area. But then Yoshi had an advice to me that I shouldn't, and I let him explain why.
Yeah. So actually, the elevator is very important. If it's like fourth floor, like fifth floor, it's hard to get
Yeah.
every time that when you go back to house. And also maybe if it's like old house, old building, there might be more options. But eventually, it was built in 1992.
Oh, this condo, yes, it's a new one.
Yeah.
Just I focused on those conditions and look for the property.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like the color of your building. Is it like a bright? Is it bright yellow or orange?
I call it gold.
Gold. It looks good. It was like
Yeah.
kind of sunset. Like the sun was on. Like the sun was shimmering on the river, and we were walking across.
It's
wow.
pretty.
You got McDonald's right there. I was like. So location wise, how far away you walked to the place today? How far away from the train station?
It was exactly, I timed myself
Okay.
around 9 minutes from Odakyu Nagayama
Okay,
station.
great.
So 9 minutes, easy walking,
Okay.
not very uphill.
Yep.
And there's always a breeze,
Okay.
which is what I like
Yeah.
about Tama City. Yeah.
And then how far from Puroland?
I think by train, it's only one train ride, like maybe 5 minutes from
Okay.
Odakyu Nagayama going
Okay.
to Kayotama Center.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then by walking, maybe 20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then from the river, right there. Wow. And the river is hard. I wish we could maybe put a picture on the cover or something. It's really beautiful.
Especially in the springtime when
Really.
the cherry blossoms are in bloom. Yeah.
So what's that river called again?
Kotagawa.
Kotagawa.
Yeah.
Joey, you said some fact about it. What were you saying before?
I just made up the fact.
We were filming a video outside, and Joey was like saying all this stuff about it.
We were testing out the camera. I just was making stuff up.
Yeah. The process seemed pretty smooth. Again, you're one of our first people we helped through the process, Catherine. So thank you for trusting us and trusting Yoshi. We learned in the process, and I know there were some ups and downs. It started off smooth, and tell us a little bit about the buying process. The first condo you wanted didn't work out. You stayed patient, but how was the rest of the process? I know the money transmitting side.
Yeah.
We can talk about that, but for anyone listening, what was the process like for you?
So the process is, thank you for answering my question, because I asked somebody else and didn't reply. So I said, okay, I guess this is not for me. But then I saw your website, AkiyaMart, and then I inquired about that particular condo, which was under contract initially, the first one I liked. And then I think it was you or Joey who replied to me. And then from then on, I set up the first appointment with Yoshi. And then Yoshi and me kind of got along on the first
Yoshi gets
Zoom
along with
meeting.
everyone.
Yeah, it's like I said, I could trust this person, and he's very knowledgeable on what I should look out for. From the first meeting, he gave me advice. This is how much, and how much you're going to pay for electricity, maintenance, and future rent. So he gave me all those information on the first meeting. And
Yoshi, how long have you been doing real estate for? He's a wealth of real estate knowledge.
8, 9
Okay.
years.
He's got 8, 9 years with foreigners. Curious.
Just for first 4 years, I
Okay.
worked for the share house company. Yeah.
Okay. So 8-9 years of real estate knowledge. You trusted that. You felt that when you chatted with him.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. We feel the same. She got us the house we're sitting in today, the furniture we have. Yoshi hand brought it up from the garage for us. Thank you, Yoshi. So once you found the place, what was the process? Or did Yoshi find the place for you, or how did that work?
Yes, Yoshi
Okay.
found the place
Mhm.
because the first one I like I said, was under contract, and then he found me a place with my conditions and within the price range that I
Mhm.
want, because I don't want to be overpriced on. I don't want to be over budget.
Yeah.
The next thing is we had a Zoom meeting for the showing,
Mhm.
and I liked it right away
Mhm.
because the river was just
Yeah.
there. Everything I wanted was there. It's close to the train station. Actually, Yoshi just walked a few steps
Mhm.
from the condo to show me there's the station.
Oh,
And,
he got you.
and I said, wow, okay, that's 2 points.
Okay.
And then when I saw the inside, it was in great condition.
Yeah.
So just a minor issue with the AC, but that's okay.
Did they fix it? It looked like so that
No,
little
it's
gap.
fine. It's
Okay.
it's just the building owner or the management won't allow us to drill,
Okay.
but that's okay. Everything else is good. Yeah.
It's a I would say it's a perfect spot if you're going to Puroland like
Yes.
often, right?
Yes.
So after the video tour, you said, yes, let's go for it. I guess maybe this is a question for both you guys. What happened next? Yoshi, I think you put maybe an offer in, or
Yes, we put an offer, and just we made a contract and down payment,
okay.
and
Let's talk about the payments. I know that that was a
Pain point.
we acknowledge it was a pain point. Catherine, tell us a little bit. We recommended you use OFX, and a lot of things happened.
Oh, I forgot about OFX.
Tell us the story.
So initially, I took your advice and signed up for OFX, but then they had this requirement every time. I even just sending like 500 yen, they would ask me to verify, is this for what? And I'm trafficking money. But I think it's a precautionary thing with them.
Yeah.
But I got turned off. So
Okay.
I signed up for Wise. So Wise was easy initially, signing up and sending the first 1,000 yen.
Yep.
So that was good. What I didn't know was they had a limit on daily transfers in terms of USD. So per day, you could only transfer 10,000 USD. And then on my last transmission, they wouldn't let me. I don't know for what reason, but they said that I should go to the bank and do a wire transfer, which is for only 6,000 USD. So I don't know what's up with Wise regarding that. But that was like photo finish because I was like due to close in 2 days or 3. So
I remember we had an urgent email thread. I was like, oh no. And I saw the WhatsApp thread. I'm like, oh no.
And I was panicking. I thought I was calling you. And it turns out Yoshi was on the phone. He answered me at like 2 a.m. I said, oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was talking to Take because it was a group message. And then I made a call. I didn't know it went to him.
So
the phone just went off in the middle of the
and
night.
He answered it in the middle of the night. So that was a crisis at that time. It got fixed, and you guys helped me through it, and Yoshi as well. And for that, I'm thankful.
Absolutely. And thank you, Yoshi. You don't need to pick up our calls at 2 a.m. if we call you. Just anyone listening, know Yoshi's dedicated and might pick up a 2 a.m. call and help figure it out.
Yeah, he could sense the panic in my voice. It's like,
oh no, Hello Kitty's leaving right here.
Am I going to lose the place?
Yeah. Yoshi, what would happen if a payment is delayed? Because I know like in Japan, it needs to happen on a specific day, usually. What would happen if a payment was late?
First, we have to talk to the seller side and ask them understanding. And also, usually when we make a contract, we set the settlement date. And if the payment is like delay from the like settlement date, that we have to make a like additional agreement. It's a bit complicated.
Yeah,
it's not good. Like usually the seller side will be like
upset.
Yeah.
Is there a chance the buyer can't lose the house?
The seller cannot cancel because of this.
Okay.
As long as the seller is trying to, how can I say, make a payment.
Because they're already contractually saying, hey, I'm going to buy this. And if there's a delay, so the seller, at what point can the seller be like, cancel? If you delay like by a week or something, or?
Yeah, I think it depends, but maybe 1 month or more than that.
Got it. Going back to the Wise OFX thing, Catherine had mentioned, we recommend most people do OFX for the larger transfers because I think there's no dollar amount. Maybe it's we transferred 100,000 one time and I think it was fine, right?
And in fact, the fee you pay with OFX goes down the more you transfer as well.
Yeah, but Catherine is right. They have very strict like anti-money laundering deals. And so especially I think for the first couple transactions, we recommend, I think moving forward, we're going to recommend people do it earlier and just make sure they get a couple things in, or a couple tries in before they send the final payment.
Yes.
But we also recommend Wise now too. So I think Wise works for the smaller payments under $10,000.
Yeah.
In Catherine's situation, obviously it was kind of like time crunch. And so you can still use Wise, I think, but maybe we just have to put the payment earlier. Right?
Because I thought I was going to be able to make the payment in one lump sum. I didn't know I had to make installments of 10,000 USD per transaction per day.
So we definitely learned with you there. So thank you for being that first run. Cautionary tale indeed. I think Wise also by country is a little bit different. I think so. We have someone in Belgium that transferred like 30K at one. So I think it's, I don't know, Wise changes all the time. So if you're listening to this and you're transferring money, and just know in the US at least it was 10K.
Yeah.
And then OFX, just know there's some hoops and hurdles. They want to make sure. Japan's very strict about anti-money laundering deals, right?
Yeah, OFX also asks for a ton more information about the recipient as well. So it's mendokusai to enter in all the details of the recipient and that kind of stuff. And Wise does not ask for very much. It asks for like their email address. Yeah, OFX, higher hurdle. But I think once you're using it, I don't know. We haven't had too many issues, but yeah, I agree. Higher hurdle and a lot more checks.
Yeah, the first couple times we had a couple issues, I think, too. And we were like a little stressed, I think. And they took some money from
and slow.
It was, so there's no perfect solution. Unfortunately, you can pay with cash, which actually one of our clients also brought like a briefcase of cash. So no perfect solution, but some combination of Wise and OFX is what we've learned from this. Catherine, just for anyone listening here, do you have any advice for going through this process? I know it feels a little scary at times, probably, but yeah, any advice to anyone who's thinking about buying an Akiya or buying a property in Japan?
I'd say go for it because I remember what your first words to me were. It's a leap of faith.
Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, there we go.
And I did take a leap of faith and I said, I'm going to trust this process, trust Yoshi, trust you guys because I didn't know you. But I just found out your website. It's really great. I would advise anyone out there looking for Akiyas to go on AkiyaMart because that's the most user-friendly website. And that's how I started the process by signing up for your subscription. And that's how I found the condo. And everything else took place after I got your first email back.
Awesome.
With my question.
Thank you for taking that leap of faith with us. It was definitely a journey for us too.
Yeah.
I think we've learned a lot and we just put out the condo. We're still working on the condos. We don't have all of them. But I think we had just put that feature on. Maybe you had seen it. So it was a new feature at the time. So I'm glad most people we talk to are looking for Akiya houses. But I think in your situation, I'm curious, why the condo instead of an Akiya?
First of all, it's within my price range. And second of all, I have more options in terms of the location I like in Tama City. And if it's a condo, because I know the houses there are expensive, very expensive. And Yoshi found me the perfect place. So thanks.
That's true. Tama, you're still in Tokyo. You're a 9-minute walk from this train station. You're next to a McDonald's, a river, a ramen place, a cake place. We're so excited for you.
Yes.
Mega book off. I went there. It's impressive.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, and I forgot. There's a hospital walking distance away.
You got a little bit of everything.
Yes.
All right. After this, we are headed to Puroland. What are we going to do first? We going in straight for a ride, a cake? Are we buying some gear?
Desserts.
Catherine's wearing like literally a Hello Kitty shirt, Hello Kitty earrings right here. We're excited. You're gonna need to show us around.
Yes.
Show us the ropes.
Show us the ropes. And it's again, such a privilege. Thank you for being here. Thank you for trusting us on this first one. And we're excited to go to Puroland right after this.
Thank you for having me. And
Yeah.
thank you, everybody, for your help.
Yeah. Let's go